Ascension messages, broken timelines, group lower collective agreements, 5D future.
Humanity is at war with itself. There has never been a time in human history where the timelines in mass perception have been so broken.
Agreements are made when two or more people perceive their reality to be the same or similar in most respects. These agreements are not made face to face or by any written contract, they are simply a conscious perception agreement sharing similar beliefs. These beliefs may not necessarily be held by a conscious intellectual awareness, they are often energized by emotions or fears held at a subconscious level. However, collectively these timelines shape human reality. Every soul, event or location in our universe, has a unique vibrational frequency, and to locate any soul, location or event, all that is required is to match that vibrational frequency, and then you can resonate with those vibrations as part of your perceptual awareness.
There is no beginning or end in our universe, it just is. Time is fluid and is relative only to the consciousness perceiving it.
Here on Earth at these more recent times, collectively as part of the collective timeline, we have created linear time, past, present and future. And with this model in perception we have collectively agreed upon a lifespan for our human biology, 7 to 9 decades.
Every soul with its unique frequency animates a timeline with conscious focus awareness.
In other words, whatever your beliefs are, you animate a pre-written timeline event. Remember, there are infinite timelines and they are all pre-written.
They have a beginning, a middle and an end and can be considered as deterministic.
They are a specific frequency that will deliver a specific outcome, the law of attraction. For example, what you fear, you create, because this is where your conscious focus will take you.
The more you fear something and the more you try to push it away from you, the greater the energy you invest in what you think you do not want.
However, you are divesting your creative conscious awareness into manifesting the very thing or event that you do not want.
In other words, what you resist, persists, by your own creation.
What is important to remember at this stage, is that there are infinite versions of yourselves, infinite probabilities and infinite possibilities, however, they may not all be available to you. Imagine each timeline as specified above, is like a movie, it has a beginning and frame by frame there is a picture to the very end.
This motion picture is complete.
What animates this motion picture as your timeline is your focus, that is determined by your unique vibrational frequency. Your vibrational frequency is your personal dominant frequency, which is the summation of all of your beliefs, most of which are held as fear in your subconscious mind, that you may or may not be aware of. As you grow and evolve spiritually you raise your frequency, and through this new more heightened awareness, you can jump to another timeline. It is through this process that we have free will, we can choose from the infinite variations what future we require or reality we would like to shape for ourselves. Imagine again all of the above stated movies are running parallel to each other, side by side, and your present vibrational frequency determines which movie you are animating.
You are on this timeline because you are a vibrational match for it.
Now, for further demonstration of this model, all the timelines on your left have a more negative outcome, and all the timelines on your right have a more positive outcome. As you grow spiritually making more uplifting changes in your life, you jump timelines to the right. However, if you choose to continue a more destructive path in your decision-making process, you will jump timelines to your left. In actuality, there is only one timeline for each soul, because the soul is often unaware that if a positive outcome is chosen, new opportunities are created.
Or if that soul chooses otherwise, more negative outcomes become available. Therefore to the soul, there is only one path.
However, if you were the observer of yourself, you could see the point at which you changed timelines. These can occur as frequently as several times a day, depending on your response to the reality that you have created for yourself, or the reality imposed upon you. There are occasions that we will call nexus points where quantum leaps in awareness occur. Humanity is now collectively standing at the greatest nexus point in its entire history. The regressive energies have brought their war with humanity down onto the surface of our beautiful planet Earth, and the outcome for their deterministic timelines is to take humanity on an enormous jump to the left. It is time for everyone to wake up, Remember your training in this lifetime and many other lifetimes. This is why you are here. Never before in human history has an event of these proportions been experienced. This nexus point requires an enormous jump to the right. We must make new agreements of how we want to shape our reality here on Earth. We do not have to meet face to face, we do not need to demonstrate to our oppressors, there is nothing to fight, there is nothing to resist, because if we do so, then we jump to the left into our own oblivion. All that is required is our constant focused intention of the world we require. Visualize this new world in every respect that you can imagine. For example, view Earth from above, and see a beautiful pristine planet that is covered with forests and nature, all in pristine condition. Beautiful turquoise oceans full of vibrant life, snow-capped mountains bathed in pristine clear air, a human population living in peace and harmony with each other, and connected to the Earth herself, all existing on the readily available frequency of love and integration. Communities connected by love and respect that do not require a monetary system or central governance, communities that are self-organized with open-source discussions and decision-making processes based upon the highest good of all, where you honor and respect all life, you honor and respect all of the natural world, and you share freely all of the gifts that the natural world provides. Communities with abundance in all manner of things, with no scarcity as everything is in plentiful supply. A community that enjoys art, music, natural medicines that assist the body to naturally rejuvenate, and new sciences of free energy devices that allow interstellar travel, where we rejoin our interstellar neighbors whose vibration is the same.
This is 5D.
At the moment, we are poised in the upper 3D reality, and the regressive's intention is to take us back into lower 3D and fear. Fear has been our partner for as long as humanity has existed. It is our fear that has provided contrast.
Without fear, the contrast to experience love by its choosing would not exist.
As stated above, do not push fear away, you will only make it stronger and your timelines will jump to the left, so to speak.
Integration is the highest frequency, this is achieved on the frequency of love.
We must all now embrace our fear, validate it, feel any feelings you have around it, and then, choose again.
As stated above, your version of 5D must be in constant focus in every moment of your life.
It is not a one-off event that you may do once a day, or once a week, or on special occasions.
5D is a new collective timeline that we manifest, and it becomes the dominant frequency in our human consciousness.
This dominant frequency catapults us at this nexus point into an entirely new timeline.
Now is all that exists. Let all of the past go.
Everything. Stand in your naked vulnerability, with no regrets, no judgments whatsoever, let it all go and trust in yourself. Trust in your desire and commitment to self, to humanity. We can do this, the time is now. Tawana, Tawa, adventure with joy with all its multiple meanings.